This is our red-legged Sariyama, and his name is Yaya. He's a gentle giant. He's very curious about everything.
To understand the mission of the Carolina Raptor Center, you've got to meet Yaya.
So, and what we've done is we've trained him to follow along with us. So we have these sticks that have a tennis ball attached to them, and when we present them down to the ground, he knows to run up towards the target stick. And after he does that, we bridge him, so we say good, which is just marking the behavior that we want him to do, and then we give him a food reinforcement. So we mix it up. Sometimes he gets berries, sometimes he gets super worms, things he would naturally eat out in the wild.
Oh, I can't let you do that.
And it's important to not only meet Yaya, the center hopes you have what it calls a nose-to-beak encounter with him.
You're so beautiful. Oh my gosh.
This is a great thing that we can do. We can introduce him to visitors.
Yeah.
He's just so curious. He's like, those people look familiar. I'm going to come see him again.
I like his little
crest.
So this is exactly why we have a bird like him, so we can get him out really close to people, because that really close experience is what makes it so special and makes people really care about these birds. We want to get them in front of people, so that's a whole training part, getting them used to people, not being nervous when they're in front of a group of people, and then we would love to show something that they would do in the wild.
Yaya was born at another avian park and given to the Raptor Center. He's one of 85 birds who are permanent residents.
A lot of people just don't know that birds have their own experiences. They have their own personality. You don't normally think about that. And I think it's just because we see them so much from a distance. And a lot of our job here is showing that off to people.
The center's mission includes environmental education and environmental stewardship. It's believed that is best accomplished by getting people as close to birds as possible, whether on display or trained.
He is actually so far along in his training that I can voluntarily check his feet. So I'll just give him a reward first, and then I'll just slightly pick up one of his feet and check it. Good.
We train our birds to show off a lot of their natural behaviors, to show people and get them up close, to have these really great nose-to-beak experiences with them so they can really learn a lot about their environment and feel empowered to go out and do something for the natural world. But we can also use training to help us on our husbandry side of things. So we can train them to go to a scale to get weights on them, to get health indicators. There's a lot we can do just to overall improve their lives.
This is a typical chart of a barred owl. So he came in 27 days ago. Barred owl is a very common bird that we see around here, and here's an x-ray.
The mission also includes the rehabilitation of injured and orphaned raptors. The medical center treats about 1,000 birds every year. About 70% of those are released back into the wild.
And in this case, you can see this poor guy has 2 broken shin bones. Tibia tarsus, he probably got clipped by the hood of a car. And he's actually a real trooper. Could you imagine having 2 broken legs? And here he is 2 weeks later with bright white steel implants in both legs. We repaired both bones on separate days because it'd be pretty hard on him if we did them all at once. And he's doing quite well. He's actually starting to stand on those legs. And if all goes well, we'll be removing those implants in about, 3.5 more weeks. He'll be with us for a while to recuperate and to get back into flight shape and all that thing. But he's healing quite well.
And that brings us back to Yaya.
Their habitat is grassland, so he's probably looking at that like, this is perfect.
About half of the center's resident birds are brought out for education. Yaya seems happy about his job. So if you hold out your stick here, that's the signal to come over
so
here.
So he is supposed to touch his beak on the tennis ball, and then he'll get his reward.
So if I'm standing here, that's going to throw things off, or will that?
I don't think so.
No, let's try it.
Yeah. He's a little interested in other things right now. Good.
And then you reward the behavior.
Okay. So the good is our bridge, so that lets him know that that's what we wanted. As soon as he touched his beak to the tennis ball, I bridged and then gave him the reward, which is a super worm.